Hi Leo, this is for your sun, moon, and rising. So let's get right into it and just kind of see what's going on for my Leos. What have you guys been up to? What energies are coming your way? How have you guys been? Hopefully good. All right, so what's going on for my We have here the Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Strength card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So some of you guys, one of the things that I'm getting is like, for a while, you guys haven't really, like maybe say misfortune has taken its toll. There's things that you've tried to accomplish but maybe have failed. There's something here where there's a sense of failure, a sense of not being able to achieve something or go for something. I'm also getting here as well is that things are starting to shift and change. So we have our ebbs and flows of life, and sometimes we go into a darker point in time in our life, or things just don't seem to be working out, and things always fall apart right before things start to happen. And the reason I feel like that happens is because when we start to shift our consciousness or change our energy in some way, things have to start breaking apart because that no longer fits our reality. So when things are starting to go out of place like that, oftentimes things are going to start looking up. And so we have to remind ourselves of that, because I feel like a lot of you guys have been very discouraged or have just felt like life has not been going in the direction or in the way that you want it to. And a lot of times when we think that we are not in alignment, or when we feel like we're not where we need to be, sometimes that's actually where we need to be. It's just the perspective that we hold. I feel for a lot of you guys, something is going to come into your life that is going to shake you up a bit, but it's going to change it for the better. You guys are going to become much stronger, more resilient. You guys are going to be able to start making better choices and decisions for yourself, which is going to lead you to a better relationship or a better situation than what you're currently in. Another thing that I'm seeing here is something in your past is still holding you back, or is still present in your now. It's something that you're still thinking about, or something that keeps popping up. And I feel like that has been hindering you for a while. But something that I'm seeing here is you pushing yourself. Something's going to help you push yourself forward to letting that part of yourself die, letting that part of yourself go. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start getting into more responsibility. Does not sound fun, but with that Hierophant, I felt like you guys are going to gain more responsibility because you're going to gain more in life. There's something here, whether this is like money or assets or something that is coming into your guys' life that is going to make you guys dedicate yourself to one particular subject, or to dedicate yourself into a relationship. There's something where you're committing to that you are now going to keep moving forward in. I got the feeling that, again, a lot of you guys feel like maybe you've missed your boat or missed some kind of form of happiness, but something is going to come in, and that coming in, it's like you need to be able to let go of these beliefs that you're missing out on something, that you can't get what you want, because that is something that is hindering you guys currently from fully receiving this blessing. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have some kind of misconception or some kind of belief that life has to be difficult, or that you have to work hard to get certain things. And it's like those types of beliefs are actually what's keeping you guys from not being able to manifest what you really want. And I feel like you guys are actually where you need to be. Especially because if you think about it with this guy, he's sitting here thinking, well, I've lost my shot. I can't get this thing back. Something's happened in my life. I had a lot of hardships. But then it's almost like something right behind you is like, hey, you're ready to receive this, you know? Like, hey, I got some water for you. I got some stuff for you. Like, you know, but you're just sitting here like, poor me. And it's nothing wrong with that. We have our moments, we have our ups and downs, but I feel like a lot of you guys are not aware of what is coming into your guys' life. So it's almost like needing to heighten your awareness to things around you, right? That thing was like behind that guy's back. He didn't even notice it, but it's like something in your surroundings, something in your area. There's some kind of blessing there. And once you notice it, it's going to help you guys. So let's get some clarifiers here. Yeah, see, there's some kind of disappointment that you've had because this thing that you feel like you want, there's something that you've painted in your mind. There's some kind of, it's like what's perfect for you, right? What's going to make you happy. And it's some kind of idea that you have, and I feel like it's possible, but there's a belief somewhere that you think it's either too big or it's just something that you can't overcome, and it's not true, because I feel like what's coming towards you is something that is going to make you stronger, that's going to push you into a better awareness of yourself. This is something that's been painful for you, though. It's like letting something go from the past. It's not an easy thing. I feel like this is some kind of betrayal that you're moving past. There's something here where you've had some kind of belief about not being able to get something due to people telling you that you can't, or being in a situation that could have... I'm just getting, again, like some rejection or some kind of letdown that really kept you guys down for some time. And I feel like a lot of you guys still got up and still had to do stuff, but it was like weighing heavy on you. Something about your past, something about some kind of guilt or mistake, or something where you felt like you've missed something or missed some kind of opportunity, is now it's coming to you saying like, hey, that opportunity that you thought that you missed is actually would never have been half as good as the opportunities that are in front of you now, or that is currently going to be coming into your life. So it's almost like having to have that awareness that even though things don't work out for you in the way that you want things to work out, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work out for you. That doesn't mean that something else isn't going to take its place. So I feel like that is something that is coming to you guys at this point in time. Something's leaving your life to replace your life, get replaced. And sometimes we have those awkward periods too, and I feel like that's kind of where a lot of you guys are, where things are falling apart, but nothing right now is happening. Nothing good seems to be coming in, but you're in that weird like limbo phase where you're like, okay, well, I just lost a bunch of stuff. But that's kind of what happens, right? When we lose something, it takes a second before something else comes in. Right? It's almost like the energy needs to settle before something else can come in. And I feel like that's kind of what is happening currently for you guys. So you guys are in this weird, like, I don't know, should I go do this? Should I not? It's kind of like this hesitancy, because there's still this part of you that's not quite sure where you're standing or where you're footed. And it's almost like things are balancing out. But it's going to take a second, because the second that it starts to take place, it's going to go fast. It's going to like propel itself towards you, or you're going to gain something, right? This is either knowledge, or this is like materialism. This is spirituality. For everybody, it's different, right? This is general, but I feel like you guys are starting to gain something that is of importance to you. And it's just going to require you guys to have some patience. Right now, the way that the astrological like what's going on in astrology right now. You know, a lot is happening with Saturn and Uranus, and a lot of things are being slowly delayed and things are paused. I mean, it depends on when you view this video, but currently now, if you're viewing this video at the time that I'm posting, things are happening that is just kind of slowing things down for people because things are kind of catching up. People are learning stuff so that they can find, it's almost like if they were to get it earlier, then they would be missing out on the lessons or they'd be missing out on key information, because that's what Saturn does, is it slows things down so that we can gather the information, so that we can take it day by day. It's like little increments, not like massive chunks of information. So I feel like for a lot of you, this thing that you're committing yourself to, you've made that decision that, like in the future, I feel like you're going to make this decision. This is going to help you guys leave something from the past that you've been having a difficulty leaving, especially something because it just feels very heavy and damp and just not fun energy to be in. And I feel like once you start to become more clear, which I feel like you guys will be, something's going to, like I said, some kind of blessing, something's going to come in, whether this is somebody telling you something or there's going to be some kind of like an epiphany or some kind of thing that gets you guys back on this, which I'm not saying you're not on the right path. I'm just saying it's going to get you back, like you're going to correct yourself more, you know? You're going to be able to be more in a straight line. You're going to be able to kind of get all your ducks in a row, so to speak. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to find new people that will resonate with you. I feel like some of the people that you've dealt with have been complacent in their life in some way or is stagnant in some way, and you've been like subjected to that. You've been around people, you see people, they're not evolving, they're not really changing, or it's always that they have something to complain about. There's always something about somebody that you're around or people that you're around, and I feel like that is that's a distraction as well from figuring out what it is that you really need or want. So I feel for a lot of you guys, when you start to commit to something, you're also going to be questioning, like, am I making the right choice? Am I not? It's like following your trusting yourself. Don't let other people or other people's opinions deter you from something you want to do. Especially because I feel like some people are going to really try and get into your head about some things. So it's just kind of like trusting yourself, not allowing other people to influence you in your decisions moving forward. There's something in your life that you're going to be making a decision on that is going to impact you in the long run. So it's like being very aware of the decisions that you're making currently, because that could either make or break your future. Now, I'm not trying to like scare anybody, but like it's definitely like, right, sometimes we make big decisions. So here we have Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck, just to pull out the last card here for you guys. We have shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Exactly. I feel like you guys are going to go through this, and at the end you're going to come out so much stronger, so much wiser, and you're going to know who is and isn't in your playing field. You're going to be more aware of your surroundings and people in it. We also have you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. Exactly. Stop focusing so much on the past. Again, sometimes it's easier said than done, but when we live in the past, we don't live in the present, which our present is what controls the future. So we always stay stuck when we feel like we're in the past. So we also have here nonsense. It's time to talk sense. Yeah, some of you guys, maybe you get fixated on a certain topic or an idea, and maybe you tell yourself, maybe you know how like sometimes you let your intrusive thoughts in your mind wander. I feel like that's kind of what that is. It's just chatter. It's just nonsense. It's not necessarily applicable to your reality now, currently. So it's like letting go of the story that you tell yourself, letting go of what no longer is serving you in this moment so that you guys can go forward in your life to be a better version of yourself. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be a better version of what we weren't yesterday, right? We also have keep up. Immense effort and advance. So I feel like you guys are advancing. You guys are keeping up with yourselves. And I feel like that is going to help you guys in the long run. So that's what I have for my Leos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great and wonderful day, Leos. Keep shining. Bye.